Hey, it's Planet W. This is Jay.
This is Dan.
And we are back for another wonderful episode of Planet W. And yes, we are going to get into the Sophie Cunningham trans comments, but we will be doing that in a little bit. So just kind of bear with us a little bit. We want to get to some fun stuff first before we say something that'll probably make you mad. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing is it's going to make someone mad. No matter what, if you try to have an opinion on certain subjects, it's going to make someone mad. So that's what I have learned about this whole Sophie Cunningham fiasco lately, is that if you have an opinion on something, you're going to make somebody mad somewhere. So
Yeah, somebody's not going to agree.
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
So, we're coming off of All-Star Weekend. Now, we are a little bit late to the party as far as a new episode this week, and I would like to explain that because, well, we were going to record. We were going to get together. We were going to record some stuff, and then something came up at the last minute where we had the opportunity to go hang out in the presence of greatness.
That's right.
We took the time over the weekend. We got to party with Tamika Catchings.
That's right.
That is an Olympic champion, a Fever WNBA champion. Her number is retired. Hall of Fame legend, WNBA GOAT status.
Yeah.
Tamika Catchings. That was pretty fun, man. She owns these like tea shops all around Indianapolis. I think maybe 3 of them. I think there's like 2 or 3. And there was one right across the street from a club that I used to perform at when I do stand up a lot. And they were having a little block party there with some karaoke, and there's some fucking hoops going on, a bunch of kids playing on playgrounds and shit. Tamika was in there just chilling.
Yeah.
We hung out, talked to her for like 10 minutes. It was a damn good time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, so I mean that was definitely worth it. If you ever get the opportunity in your area to go meet some of the players and actually like chill with them in some sort of like organized way that's a little bit more laid back and less formal than like some sort
Yeah.
of like regular autograph signing, it's pretty awesome because we were able to just hang out with Tamika, talk to her about just random stuff.
Yeah, she's just hanging out like a normal person. The karaoke was lit.
Yeah, and she would just regular conversation with her. Did you see the fucking Pacers are bringing back the pinstripes next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, just regular stuff. She's super cool. A lot of fun. Great experience getting to hang out with Tamika. That was our fourth or fifth time getting to hang out in the presence of greatness. And honestly, every time you hang out with Tamika Catchings, you're like, she doesn't act like somebody who's like better than anybody.
Yeah.
When
not
like
at all.
when just like on paper she is.
Yeah.
Like you have Olympic medals and stuff. You've earned the right to at least be a little bit full of yourself and cocky.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed like she does like when you like enter her space is like she makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, like basically
Like
makes it like,
she like embraces you and makes you feel like you're the special one.
yeah, it's like it ain't all about me. What are you up to? See the
Yeah.
Pacers, New Jerseys. But yeah, so we had All-Star Weekend. We got to see what was going on there. We finally got to see the Shooting Stars competition in action, where we got to see some of the legends of the past
Yeah.
come back, and some high school players with some current players, and it was not as cool as any of that stuff sounds. It's kind of lame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I love Elena Deladon. I love Rebecca Brunson. I was really happy to see these people come back and do some stuff, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling the Shooting Stars competition.
I think it was better than the skills competition.
Yeah.
But still wasn't. It's still not it. They got to do something else for day 1 or day 2.
And then you got what was it? AZ Fudd won the 3-point contest. Yay. Night 1 is kind of like, I don't know. They got to do something else for night 1. They got to spice it up. But I mean, the MVP of the All-Star game was JJ. which was great. That makes her an MVP in every way that you can be an MVP in the league.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive. That's another accolade under her belt that makes her my modern GOAT.
Yeah, the first to ever do that, too.
Yeah, the first one to ever. I mean, I guess the Commissioner's Cup's only been around for so long, so not too many people have had the opportunity. But we got to see Malanga dunk.
Yeah.
Fucking slamming it down. That made ESPN.
On a nice Angel Reese pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, Angel Reese had 0 points in the All-Star game and accidentally got herself blocked by Asia Wilson.
She like fumbled the ball into her hands. That was hilarious.
That's happened to me one time in a game where I was playing basketball with some people, and like, you know, I'm not the biggest guy, so when taller dudes shoot over me, they're always going to get the ball over me.
Right.
And there was just one time I just kind of accidentally stuck my arm out while the dude was about to shoot, and I blocked his shit. And I was like, dude, I'm awesome. I'm like fucking Mutombo, bro. I wanted to wag my finger at him and everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't, because who gives a shit? I was just exercising. I wasn't competing. So we had some trades. The trade deadline happened.
Oh, my goodness.
Anissa Morrow went to the Toronto Tempo.
Yeah, nice steal.
Yeah, they got a good one on that one. The Toronto Tempo are going to have a good player for many years to come, as long as they keep with it and decide to give her what she's worth. But because she's going to develop and she's going to be good, and Toronto has nothing but cap space right now. So
there
you go. Have yourself a good one, I guess.
Yeah, I guess Connecticut's just trying to wipe the slate clean for Houston when they start. I don't know, or tank for Juju.
Yeah, maybe. Might be something like that.
I don't know.
But the thing that confused me was Kelsey Plum getting traded to the Phoenix Mercury for basically nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they did get Phoenix's 27 pick, which makes it even more confusing. Because, I mean, do you think that Phoenix can make a run and like rally for the playoffs? Because I have
I mean, that's what they're thinking.
Well, yeah, they have to be thinking that, because it's like, it's not like we can tank at this point and try to get Juju. And so we better play as well as we can. And I looked at their schedule. Their schedule is manageable for like going on a decent run and making the playoffs. It just doesn't seem very realistic to me.
Yeah, me neither.
Because to me, if you look at the standings right now, it seems like the top 8, that's who's going to be in the playoffs at the end of the season right now. Yeah. Everybody else just seems like they're maybe a little bit too far off. But Phoenix, I mean, I guess that's the problem with Phoenix, because, I mean, you look at them on paper, even without the addition of Plum, you look at Ka Copper, Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, and now you got Kelsey Plum. You're like, that's a fucking contender team.
Yeah.
That is a championship-worthy team, but I don't even know if they're going to end up making the playoffs. So Plum's going to have minutes restrictions.
Yeah, I think there's 14 games left, right?
Yeah.
It's getting down to
they're
the
like
nitty-gritty.
6 or 8 games back.
Yeah.
So they have to really hope that some people start losing a lot, and they have to lose like maybe 3 games the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Good luck to you, Phoenix Mercury. You got a good one in Kelsey Plum. I love Kelsey Plum. In my opinion, she's the best guard in the league, but other people will argue. Other people will also call me a traitor.
I hope you can sway her to stay.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. She's on an expiring contract, a contract that she took a discount on in order to play in L.A.
Yeah, what's wrong with L.A.? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, you have a superstar, like one of the elites in the league.
Yeah.
Proven champion, takes a pay cut for you to build a championship contender, and
you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't even seem like you bothered. I mean, I guess they did have some injury issues, and Plum was one of those injury issues, but I don't know. The whole thing just seems confusing to me. It's like, they must know something that we don't. Like, Plum must be promising them, I'm going to sign an extension, but I follow her on social media. I haven't seen her talking all excited about being in Phoenix and so happy to be here. And I don't know, man.
I mean, hopefully they had a conversation in advance and was like, "Hey, would you be up to re-signing here?" And she
Yeah.
said, "Yeah." And then they made the trade
See,
because
I really thought that it was going to be the Valkyries. I thought the Valkyries were going to swoop in and pick up Plum, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that didn't happen. I'm glad that the rumor of Nafisa Collier getting traded didn't happen because I don't even know. Like, why would you even start that rumor anyways? Why the fuck would you get rid of Fee? She is your franchise player.
yeah, because Olivia Miles is like having like just the outstanding
Oh, yeah.
time right
Yeah,
now,
because they play the
and
same position and
yeah,
everything. What? It's ridiculous. That'd be like saying, fucking, hey, Aaliyah Boston's having a good season. Let's trade Caitlin Clark.
yeah,
You know, and
facts
a good team could have both. Well, why are you trying to get rid of good
for real.
players? Seems really silly. Seems really, really stupid. But yeah, we do have a lot of drama going on in the league as per usual. We'll get into the big one in just a second, but the one that I texted you about because I saw it unfolding in real time was when Dejanay Carrington went online and kind of told the world that Nalissa Smith cheated on her and named names.
Yeah,
Deja Kelly,
Aaliyah Nye.
Aaliyah Nye. She was naming
And
names,
she
dude.
said plus 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 many more.
Oh no. So yeah, there's trouble in paradise there. Oh boy. Safe to say they're probably broken up. Um
Yeah.
oh, uh-oh. But yeah, I mean that's kind of shitty, like coming on and like throwing out other people's business too.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess you don't have respect for them anyways. You banged my woman behind my back, so it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll throw you under the bus. I don't give a shit. And one of you's in a relationship, I'm pretty sure, with a guy.
Yeah. Things
Wasn't?
got things got a little messy.
Yeah, they like to get messy. They definitely like to get messy in the W, and the players like to sleep with each other. You know, what do you want? A lot of them
Yeah.
are lesbians. They get to see each other naked in the shower, so they know what they like.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, come over here real
Yeah.
quick. Let me try something.
I love it.
Yeah. I find the drama to be fucking funny, man. Like, I have seen people online going like, this is why you don't take the WNBA seriously. You wouldn't see this happening in the NBA. And it's like, if it did happen in the NBA, though, wouldn't it be pretty damn
It
funny?
would be
Wouldn't it be
hilarious.
hilarious if James Harden was like, Tyrese Halliburton cheated on me with Pascal Siakam and
Yeah.
fucking, like, wouldn't that just be fucking hilarious? It'd be great. I would love that shit.
Yeah.
Make that shit a little bit of a reality show.
Yeah, you don't get too much NBA drama. Like they keep things very quiet.
Yeah, they don't try to get in the social media heat so they can get all the, I don't know, fucking Instagram clout or whatever, the social media fucking pats on the back that they're looking for. Oh boy, we'll get into that in a second. Brittany Griner is filing for divorce. Speaking of player relationships, though, getting messy. Brittany Griner is divorcing her wife, the one that stuck by her after, her being in the Russian prison, the woman who advocated for her to get out of prison, the one that met with Joe Biden, the one that rallied the Free BG movement.
Yeah.
Brittany Griner is leaving her.
Yeah, they just
Now,
had a child.
yeah, they just had a kid together. What do you think's going on there?
I don't know. It's like it's kind of confusing because it seems like they've had a really great relationship and
Yeah.
very supportive, very
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing the grass is greener type of thing, they look like they're a good couple to like be
right.
like, why can't we be like BG and is their name? It's Cheryl or something like that, or I don't remember
Yeah.
off the top of my head. But I also thought about this because I've seen BG getting attacked over this online of people being like, oh, way to stick with the person that stuck by you when you were in prison. Now, how much do you owe a person for doing something big and life changing and stuff like that? Now, let's say you needed a kidney and I gave you that kidney. How long would you put up with me going like, how's that fucking kidney? Yeah, you should be praising me every day for that fucking kidney.
Right.
Isn't it great that you're walking around with my kidney? Like, at a point, you would go, all right, motherfucker, you did me a fucking favor, but, like, are you going to just rub it in my face? Like, so I was actually thinking about that. Like, what if BG's wife, like, every day was just like, you know how much I fucking fought for you? You're out of prison because of me. And it's like, all right, how much are you going to hold this over my head?
Yeah, nobody knows the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you love someone, of course you're going to ride for them and do what it takes to support them, right?
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
you're supposed to do.
Hey, I saved your life. You
Right?
kind of owe me your whole life. Gonna be my slave now? No,
Yeah.
this isn't an episode of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, it could have
This
been.
isn't how this works.
Now that them contracts are bigger, I want a Birkin instead of a Chanel, you know? Like,
Yeah,
I
maybe
want a
BG was
Chevelle.
cheating with Deja Kelly and Aaliyah Nye.
Yeah,
Maybe she was hooking up.
Maybe she's seen the seen the extraness and
Yeah, she saw all the action that Nalissa Smith was getting and was like, I have more Olympic medals than her. I've sold more books than her.
Yeah.
I could get better. But I don't know. I honestly, like, I don't know. I think that it's just unfortunate. I don't like when couples split up, especially when they have kids.
Yeah.
I always feel like if you do have kids and you split up as a couple, then something really happened. Like, there's something going on there. So, I don't know. But, all right, let's talk about it. Sophie Cunningham said that trans women should not be able to play in the WNBA or whatever the fuck it was that she said.
Yeah.
Some sort of anti-trans women in sports comment. I don't know the exact quote. I don't care about the exact quote. I just know that it has shown so many people at like just how divisive certain things are.
Yeah.
Like, you got people coming out. I mean, Cheryl Reeve, and huge contrast to Sophie Cunningham, you know, going the other way. Other players calling her out on it. Some players supporting her on it. A lot of fans supporting her. There are being rallies being held at games on both sides. It just seems really stupid. And it seems like a really dumb, forced way to have a political conversation. Because here's my point. We know the players that are going to be professional. Usually, what I would say up to 4, 6, sometimes even more years in advance.
Yeah.
Like, we know the players that are going to be making it pro. We know that basically in all sports because there's this pipeline that feeds kids into the pros. Normally by elementary school, you know, this kid's going to be a pro if we develop him correctly. So, like, I've seen the mock draft of next year. There's probably even a mock draft of the 28 season already.
We start seeing the top 5-star recruits out of high school.
Yeah, the McDonald's All-American team. Right. Here's my question. How many of those are trans people?
Yeah.
How many trans 5-star recruits are we looking at within the next 5 to 10 years? Does it seem like this is a fucking problem that needs to be talked about on either side? Who are the trans people trying to get into the WNBA?
Yeah, here's the thing is like, I don't know any trans athletes.
I mean, there are some. There are some that have made the news. I've seen it. There's a swimmer out there. There's an MMA fighter, Fallon Fox. There's a few. There are a few that have made headlines and stuff, but also no players that I've seen that are on the verge of becoming professional basketball players.
Yeah.
You know, like, you could have transitioned 5 years ago into being a woman, but do you still have your entire life of basketball experience worth of skill in order to make it pro?
Yeah.
Do you have the work ethic to make it pro? I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem to make any sense. My point is, Sophie didn't even need to make that fucking statement.
Yeah.
There are no trans people trying to go into the WNBA right now. I haven't seen it.
No.
Somebody pointed out to me, if that does exist and I'm wrong and I'm just being what you guys will end up calling me a liberal on this one. Anytime I try to speak vaguely in other terms, I'm always a MAGA or whatever, even though I think both sides of the political spectrum are silly. I think you should just be a human being that thinks with common sense.
Right.
And to me, common sense dictates until trans people start saying, I want in the WNBA, this is a conversation that doesn't even need to be had. It's an argument just to argue.
Right.
It's just so you can go, well, this is my feelings. This is my feelings. And for whatever record it's worth, I support anybody for being the type of person that they want to be. If you want to be you, then fucking be you, no matter what that means. If that means getting a surgery to be the person that you want to be and changing your name and changing your identity, I am all for it. I also, there's science out there that backs up other points of view that I don't know enough about to comment on. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I will say, for Sophie Cunningham's defense, what literally little defense that I can give of this, because I thought that it was a stupid thing just to say, because again, it's not a pressing issue. In her defense, the only person's opinion who I think matters when it comes to should trans women be in the WNBA, I feel like the only opinion that would matter in that situation are the players.
Yeah.
So I do feel like her opinion does matter. I mean, I don't know how well thought out it is. I don't know how well backed by anything it is. But again, it's not a pressing issue. So whatever. If I'm wrong, by all means, planetwnba@gmail.com. I am more than happy to get an email from you to point out what trans woman out there is on the verge of making the WNBA.
Yeah, please let me know.
Yeah, send me a highlight reel.
And there are requirements to make the league. Like, you have to have this under your belt. You have to have that under your belt.
Well, I don't know if under your belt should be the term that you're using when we're talking about trans athletes. I don't know.
You can't have this under your belt.
Yeah, so that's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. That's called comedy. Please don't call me a bigot. Go fuck yourself.
It's so hard to like tiptoe around these touchy subjects
you
because
can't even
you
have
don't
the
know who
conversation.
you're going to piss off.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, like, one thing that I've noticed just being in comedy, when you joke about things like this, the people that you piss off aren't the people that you're joking about.
Right.
Like, all of the gay people that I've hung out with and have been friends with in life fucking love gay jokes. They think they're fucking hilarious. They they tell you gay jokes. My black friends have told me racist black jokes that I wouldn't even dare repeat to my friends.
For real.
I'm just like, dude, that is really funny. But, it's just like, normally the people that are pissed off about it are usually white waspy people who think that, hey, don't say I don't want to be associated with this. I don't want to be fired from my job. Like, you're not going to be fired. Just go out and have a friend. Make friends with people, whatever. So Thursday, we will be returning to Gamebridge Fieldhouse for the first time since this Sophie Cunningham trans debacle happened. And this will be our first return Thursday against the Las Vegas Aces. Now, do you think it's going to be weird and political and intense? Or
Man, I hope not.
I'm hoping that everything dies down by Thursday and nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, please.
But I don't want to.
I mean, we've seen it in Portland and we've seen it in Minnesota. So
and like,
are we going to see it in Indianapolis?
And there're going to be all the pro fucking signs, the pro Sophie signs. There's going to be the pro trans. There won't be any anti-Sophie signs. I know that because they won't allow you to hold up anti-player signs. So before people start going, the league's censoring people that are speaking out. No, if I go to the Aces game and I'm holding up a sign that says Asia Wilson sucks, they will tell me to take it down.
They're going to look at your sign when you come in.
Yeah, they will take it away from me. So, like, you can't hold up signs that are disparaging players or anything like that, or the refs blow. Like, they won't let you hold up those signs either. So there's not going to be any anti-Sophie Cunningham signs, but there'll probably be trans pride flags, pro-trans sentiments. And, like, I don't know. I'm not going to deal with it on either side. I'm not going to deal with anybody trying to talk to me about pro-Sophie, anti-Sophie, anything like that. I'm just going to look at them and go,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to go, is this an issue? I'll just do what I just said. What trans people are trying to get into the WNBA right now? So then why are we talking about this?
Yeah,
why does it matter?
I really don't my take on it is I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't really care either. I think if a woman's good enough to be in the NBA, then let her play in the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll see BG in the fucking NBA. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. But yeah, I mean, the Vegas road fans are already toxic enough.
Yeah.
That I don't want it to be an even more toxic atmosphere in Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Thursday. Because I'm just there to chill. I like watching the Aces play, and for whatever reason, the fans always ruin the experience for me whenever we go see Vegas.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not dealing with that this time. I'm not dealing with any of your shitty discourse. We're going to watch some fucking awesome hoops. We're going to watch the greatness of Asia Wilson, because that's what we need. And fucking Jackie Young, man. Come on, hometown Indiana Jack. Get back here and sign my shit. I love Jackie Young, so zero tolerance. Absolutely for any politics or toxic discussion. But hey, before we get out of here, we always do our power rankings. What 4 teams are going to be competing for the championship at the end of the season when the playoffs are all said and done? Phoenix definitely got a lot stronger. Dan, what 4 teams do you think will be competing for the championship at the end of the season?
I got the Valkyries, the Aces, the Minnesota Lynx, and the Indiana Fever.
Okay, so that's exactly what I have. I think it's going to be a Lynx and Aces finals, and I think the Valkyries and the Fever, at this current moment anyways, are going to be in the Final Four. I mean, the Fever hit a damn good stride on the road.
Yeah.
They're kicking some ass, scoring well over 100 points a game, every game.
And played great against the Lynx.
Yeah, played really good. They lost to the Lynx, but they played really good against them.
They had one bad quarter, which kind of threw me off.
So they're looking like some bad motherfuckers. They're the Fever. I don't think that they're contenders this year. I don't think that they're going to be in the finals. I don't think that they're going to win the championship. But at this current moment, they could make the Final Four, which would be nice. Because, all season long so far, I've been looking at a first-round exit for our Indiana Fever. And I don't want that to happen. So I don't know, man. Who do you want to be matched up against in the first round with the Fever?
Oh, man.
Because because, like, to me, there's for personal reasons who I want to be matched up against, and then for, like, winning reasons who I want to be matched up against. Like,
I think we're going to either end up with probably Golden State or Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, even though I would like either of those 2 teams.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see us up against maybe Washington. Maybe we could take on Washington in the first round. We could definitely beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I guess that'll be it for us for this episode of Planet W. I'm glad that we could have gotten on here, talked about some of this controversy, and just kind of, we wouldn't have been able to skate on this episode without mentioning the Sophie thing. Like, people would have been like, why aren't you mentioning that? You guys are the Fever guys. She's on the Fever. Believe me, I get it. I understand. It's something that we have to talk about, but at the same time, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because I don't care all that much, man. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything to affect my life at all.
Yeah, and it's not like she didn't have enough attention already.
And that starts to seem what she's doing it for anyways. It's like, hey, can we pump up my numbers and my jersey sales? Let me make some fucked up MAGA statements. But whatever. That's it for us. If you guys want to check out our other podcast that has Dan over here on it every now and then, but I am on every single episode. That is Universe of Weirdos. I just recorded a SummerSlam episode where I react to some really bad wrestling promos and some awful wrestling cringe, so that's always fun. And coming soon, I'm going to be talking about a very famous influencer that I just learned about the day that I recorded the episode. So I'm excited for that and what kind of backlash that I might be getting from that one, because It's not a positive review of this person whatsoever, and she has like 4 million followers online. So, sorry anybody who likes Clara Dow out there, but as a preview on that one. But if you would like to rate, review, subscribe, or give us a 5 stars or a thumbs up on whatever podcast platform you are listening on, we would really appreciate that. Yes. It helps out the show. It helps us be discovered by anybody who's searching for WNBA podcasts. So help us out. Give us that good rating and tell all of your friends. And catch us on our socials. I am Planet WNBA on Instagram. Dan.
Feverville317. That's right. Instagram and TikTok.
There you go. And we will see each and every one of you next time. We love you all.
Peace.